This activation is here to serve you, to serve your higher timeline, to serve you moving into your next reality, to bring you into a place of reclamation, your divinity, the very passage your soul is calling you to release phantom cords, and to release all of the coding that is holding you back, to bring you into a place of power and sovereignty, to remind you that your name has been spoken within realms that is etching the very fabric of your destiny, to remind you that you are safe to walk with your soul, and that your nervous system will catch up, to remind you of your anointing, of your Christ consciousness, that God and Spirit are living within you, and that it is safe to keep moving in the direction that your heart calls you to. And although at times it may feel like everything within you wants to close, everything within you wants to revert back, this is the moment that you reclaim your power and you keep on walking. That you do not submit to the direction of where your nervous system is taking you. She wants to keep you safe. But the truth is that the nervous system is always a few timelines behind. She's doing what she only knows to do. To keep you in familiar patterns, old realities, because that's what she deems as safe. But when our soul calls and our heart calls us to higher dimensions and new realities, it means that at times we have to let go of everything that is no longer in resonance, to be brave and courageous enough for the women that we will get to hold, to be the beacon of light for others to gravitate to drink up our own medicine, and to remind us of our power. Take a moment to continue with your breath, focusing on your breath, breathing in and breathing out. And with each breath, feeling your body as it drops, as it falls, reminding your system that it's safe, and that you're going back home to your heart, your sovereignty, and that although this may feel like a big void, and there may be fear of the unknown, your soul knows where you're going, and it is safe to move in the direction of your spirit, and your yearning, and your heart, breathing that safety into the body, and breathing down with deep intention, building the energy with your breath, breathing in and feeling a beautiful light coming through your third eye, your crown chakra opening. And as you breathe out, breathe that consciousness down to your womb, the void, the threshold, the darkness, the unknown, but your most sacred container. You are a woman that holds the universe within your body, a womb of creation, and a space that is here to hold all of the emotions. Breathe down into the womb, continuing with your breath, reminding your body that it is safe. It is safe to let go. It is safe to submit. It is safe to surrender. Going down into the womb space, and for some of you, you may have forgotten about the womb, the power of your womb, that this space is the void, it's the darkness, it's the death and the rebirth, the resurrection. It is our sacred portal to rebirthing. Placing your hand on your womb and giving her love, I see you. I love you. Because the thing about the womb is it's where, as women, we hold all of our emotions as well as our new codings. It is the container of duality, the container of alchemy. Breathe down and give her love. Go down into the pits of your fear. Go down into the pits of your vision. Allow it all to be there and to know that you are moving in the direction of your soul. That there is nothing that you need to do, that you do not need to know all of the answers. It is okay to be in a place of void, because the void is where we plant our seeds. The void is where we are open to penetrated by God and by spirit and by our heart and by our soul. And if you have found yourself at any point wanting to revert back, I want to remind you that that timeline is finished. And it is safe to be in a space of in-between. Releasing from your breath right now anything that has been holding you back, anything from your breath in your body that has had you believing that you have to go back, that you have to revert back, that it is unsafe to be on the unknown, that it is unsafe to walk the walk of the soul. There will be times your soul will call you into rooms that your nervous system will convince you that you are not qualified for. You are. You are anointed, you are a woman of God, a woman of creation. And there is a reality and a destiny awaiting for you if you just open the body and allow yourself to breathe out any fear, emotion that has been holding you in a dynamic that doesn't serve your heart. It is okay to be scared and to move. It is okay to feel deep grief and to open. It is okay to leave and walk dynamics, to walk away, to let things fall away, and to let go of control. You were never meant to control. You are here to open and to listen to the whispers of spirit and your soul. Releasing anything from your body, breathing down into your womb. Breathing the energy down into your womb. And I want you to watch as a tunnel of light begins to activate in front of your third eye. A beautiful tunnel of light. I want you to begin to breathe towards that tunnel of light. This beautiful light that begins to activate. And I want you to move towards the light until you're inside of this beautiful tunnel, this light, cosmic light, as you move through the tunnel, moving all the way down and down until you're in a big open space. This space is your womb. This space is the void. This space is where your fear is, your grief is. It is where your vision is, your alchemy is, your power is. As you walk within the womb, I want you to watch as you begin to witness two beautiful eggs at each side. This cave, it is red, pulsating. And as you look around, there are jewels all over this womb. This is your womb, your portal. I want you to walk towards the light that looks dimmed. Walking towards the light, you'll begin to see beautiful little pockets of light, dimmed down. Walk towards and place it in your hand. This is an old pattern, memory, emotion, something that is complete. Whether it be grief, whether it be heartache, whether it be the belief that you are not worthy of love, whether it be the belief that you are too scared to walk in the direction of your soul, that you are not strong enough, that you are weak, whatever it is, hold it. And I want you to blow into it and infuse it with light. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. I want you to begin to look around at anything within your womb space that is not serving you. You will see little pockets, little bubbles of memories and emotions. Times when you shrunk yourself down, times when you stayed put because you believed that you weren't worthy of anything else, times when you reverted back because you were terrified that if you was to walk in the direction of your heart, that something might go wrong. And this is what you've been housing. Walk towards everyone and pour love and blow love into it, and watch as it begins to open. These beautiful pockets of light begin to open to pearlescent purples and pinks and reds, and place them back down. I am safe. I don't need to hold on to these anymore. Breathing down into the womb, as you're inside of the womb, you can feel your breath of breeze in your hair. Continuing with your breath, alchemizing the womb, remembering your power, and as you look around, you see two pulsating tubes with eggs attached to each side. One to the left and one to the right. Walk towards the one on the right. This beautiful tube holding tiny little eggs inside of it. I want you to open the egg, and inside are tiny seeds. These are your visions, your dreams. Every one of them is a library of what your soul came here to achieve, to do. Your voice, your authenticity. This is who you are in your most rawest expression, on your highest timeline. I want you to look, as you look at all of these beautiful seeds, and realize these were mine to hold on to and to move towards. And I forgive myself for not walking towards them. I forgive myself for believing that I wasn't worthy. I forgive myself for believing that I was too weak, that I wasn't strong enough, that I wasn't worthy of receiving it. These have been implanted within me, these beautiful seeds, these mustard seeds, that when they're planted and when they're infused with your intention and your breath, when you walk towards the light, to spirit, in the void, in the darkness, in the unknown, when you crack wide open to spirit and to your soul and to God, even when it feels like you don't have the answers, with every single seed, or at least one in your vision, of your relationships and your love and your business and your legacy, each one is birthed. These seeds are beacons of light, not just for you, but for others that will gravitate to you because you completed the mission. Some seeds are reclamation of your heart. Some seeds are reclamation of your voice. Some seeds are reclamation of what you know you are worthy of, regardless of what the society tells you. Some seeds are reclamation of love and self-love, forgiveness. Some seeds are reclamation of the forgiveness for others that have hurt you. Some seeds are of your dreams. Some seeds are seeds that you believe you've already missed, but they're still there. Some seeds are the reclamation of your energy and your presence, of your warrior, of you moving towards a higher timeline, and knowing that when we leave one timeline and move towards the other, there will be a void, just like the womb that you stand within right now, filled with dreams that are about to be birthed, that could be birthed, that will be birthed. But it's dark in there, it's a void in there, but you know they're there and it's coming. And all that is needed now is the reclamation, the courage, the openness to embrace the void, to know that even when we're scared, even when everything within us wants to revert back, if we can hold one seed and continue to hold it in our hearts as a vision and a prayer, and move in motion towards it every single day, honoring our heart and our truth, allowing anything to fall away that is not in resonance with it, that they will be birthed. And not only will it change the trajectory of your life, but it will change the trajectory of the lives who come into your energy. Not only will it change your lineage, it will alchemize the lineages of those that you touch. And so right now, as you hold one seed, one vision of your future, and right now you may be in a void, you may be in a space where you don't have the answers and you don't have the steps, but you know that your heart is calling you to something. Open. Allow yourself to be penetrated. Turn it into art and turn it into gold. You were never designed to contract or revert or stay up small or step down from your throne. You were designed to be penetrated by life, to be cracked wide open in alchemy, and to infuse every second with gold. Holding one seed and understanding that this in itself holds power. Moving towards the seed every single day, the vision, the prayer, and knowing that it will come into fruition, because the thing about a mustard seed, the very thing that Jesus said to Magdalene, when Magdalene asked him, "What is the kingdom like?" he said it was a seed, a mustard seed, that a woman birthed and grew in her garden. And it grew and it grew until branches were formed and birds placed nests within the garden. This is the power of every seed that you plant. And when you plant it, it can feel like you're being buried rather than planted. But when you plant a prayer and you have the courage to move towards it, it will grow. You will be given answers step by step. And it will grow and it will grow until it creates a garden. And birds will lay nests. And that is the power of alchemy and multiplication. From your one seed, you will become a bonfire and a beacon of light, that those birds, that those people, that those clients, those women will come to and will plant themselves within your presence to also take part in the alchemy and to rise within their sovereignty in their heart. You are a healer, you are a medicine woman, you are anointed, and you are a woman of creation. And at times it may feel like you have to have the answers, or the fear has to go, or the grief has to go before you are worthy of receiving, worthy of walking towards. But that is not the truth. Spirit say, open your heart. Be in the grief and be in the ache, and let it obliterate you. Let it carve a new way. Allow yourself to not have all of the answers, because the fruit is coming. And if you can plant the seed and become a prayer in motion towards it, releasing anything now, breathing out anything from your field that is holding you back, that you have to that you believe or you have to revert back, using your breath, moving it from your body right now. I want you to envision this seed and I want you to place it within your heart. I open. And these seeds that are attached to a tube are within a portal that is here to birth. Not only to birth souls from the other side to the earth, but to birth your dreams, your new timelines, your new reality, and even in fear, because people fear the unknown, and they revert back, and they oscillate within timelines. But even in fear, you can choose courage to open your heart and to walk the path of your soul, to be brave for you, for your lineage, for the women who stand before you and to the side of you, to drink up your own medicine so you can be a greater beacon for humanity, so you can ascend and so you can shift timelines. It is not the truth that we have to have a breakdown in order to have a breakthrough, but when we do move through a breakdown, we get to rise like a phoenix if we move to the rhythm of our drum, if we dare to move to the rhythm of grief and heartache and fear and self-blame or lack of worth, and allow it to be there without trying to rid it, but breathe into it and remind your body that it is safe, that it is powerful, that it is anointed and adorned, that you are spirit and soul before you are a human being. And so today is a reminder that there is nothing you need to do to save or fix or revert back to fill the void. Allow the void to consume you. Create art from it, open to it, and open your heart and your mind to the seed and the prayer that has been planted before you. Every single day you move, allowing everything that is not in resonance with your sovereignty in your heart to fall away. We chose to pick up the torch where our ancestors left off. The women who were burnt at the stake, to reclaim their soul, they refused to be anything other than the magic that they were here to bring to the earth. And it is our time now to pick up the torch and continue our path to soul reclamation, even in fear, even in the unknown, even in the moment when you're in between two timelines, leaving one reality to move to the next. You're becoming a deeper and greater beacon of light for humanity. Continuing with your breath to release anything from your coding in your body right now that is not in resonance, placing this mustard seed within your heart and remembering that you are a prayer in motion, that it is safe to open. Continuing with your breath and reminding your body that it is a few timelines behind, but that it is recalibrated to your soul, and that it is safe. It is safe.